Dear Stephen Harper, I'm writing because I care about the planet and the people and living systems who make and call this planet home. I fear we're addicted to oil, and I fear the consequences of this addiction if we don't all pause and reevaluate and ask ourselves what we truly want. I'm actually very curious about you, Stephen Harper. I'm curious about who you are and what you really want. I want to feel a sense of human connection with you. I'd love to find some common ground between us. I want to start by telling you some of the things that I really want. When I pause and reflect, when I really think about it, what I want in this life is to feel at peace, to feel joyful, alive, and complete. I want people around me who care about me and love me. I want a home in every sense of the word, a place where I belong and am accepted unconditionally. I want a warm place to sleep, food to eat, water to drink, and air to breathe. I want to feel connected to other people. I want a sense of community. I want to live in a world where we trust each other, where we don't always have to have our barriers and defenses up. Now, I know that we live in a world of billions of people, and we each have our own experiences, perspective, and values. And I know that sometimes those values can seem so far apart that we can never agree or get along or coexist. But I think that it is our challenge, our collective challenge in this era of human existence, to work with those differences, and perhaps even to learn to embrace them rather than erase them. I think that there's always a possibility to find common ground, because we're all human. I think that you and I, for example, actually have fundamental biological and emotional needs as human beings. I think that perhaps we share a need to feel safe, both physically and emotionally, to feel nourished, secure, and loved. I want to talk about oil now. I think that we're addicted to oil. We don't know what to do without it, and we keep wanting more and more of it. And this isn't really okay, because this oil addiction is really hurting us. At a tangible level, it's damaging our air, our water, our biosphere, and our bodies. And more invisibly, I think that this oil addiction is damaging our sense of humanity. And by that, I mean that oil and the system of money and power around oil is tied to abuse and oppression at personal, political, and planetary levels. We wage wars over oil. We put human and ecological life at risk over oil. We can't eat it or drink it, and extracting it means killing life. And we do it because we're addicted. I know that many people's lives depend on oil to go to work, to visit family, to travel, and I know that some people's livelihoods depend directly on the physical act of oil extraction. And I don't want to make anybody wrong for using oil or for earning a living. I do want to point out a need to reconsider our relationship with oil, and this is tied to our relationship with power. I'm wondering if there is a way to relate with oil differently. What needs to be put into place, and what can we create to shift that relationship from one of addiction and abuse to one of peace? And is there a different way to relate with power? Is there a way of holding and using power, of being powerful without disempowering others? I believe we're creative and intelligent enough to imagine and to bring into fruition new ways of living and being that do less damage to each other and to the earth, and that do more for our common deepest wants and needs. Moving forward, I think it is vital for us to tune in to what we truly want in this life in order to make sensible decisions. I've named some of my deepest desires, and I wonder if it resonates at all with you. I truly want to listen to you. Sincerely, Ingrid.